Hi, my name is Heather. If you are a woman who wants to lose weight fast and you struggle because of food cravings, overeating, or a lack of time to exercise, stop everything you're doing and watch my video till the end because I will show you how to easily lose 10 to 20 pounds in the next 30 days and keep them off for good. You see, I have spent the last 5 years of my life researching weight loss. I attended tens of seminars and nutrition courses, done hundreds of hours of research. And what I'm about to share with you in this video has not only changed my body, helping me lose 70 pounds in 4.5 months, but has already helped hundreds of women worldwide lose weight, become healthier, and sexier. So watch my video till the end because if you follow at least one of the tips that you will discover here today, you should easily lose 5 pounds and drop a jean size over the next 7 days. I am 100% sure that my tips will work for you because they have worked for all these women, no matter how overweight they were, their fitness level, or their age. Now, please know that what you're about to learn has nothing to do with weight loss pills, a crazy diet plan, or exercises that drain you of energy, and it's something that you can control 100%. Last year, a National Weight Management Association has published their statistics after having talked to thousands of women who have managed to lose at least 30 pounds through constant dieting and exercise. It turns out that only 3 out of every 100 of these women have managed to maintain that weight loss beyond the first year. This even includes women who have participated in The Biggest Loser or had their stomach stapled. The other 97 have either returned to the weight they were at or actually way more than when they started. Only 3, not even 9, but 3 have managed to keep the weight off. And even the 3% of women who managed to keep the weight off have said that weight management efforts are as much work as losing the weight in the first place. So unless you watch my video till the end, you only have a 3% chance to lose weight and keep it off. So make sure you watch it while it's up and free. The number one reason you can't lose weight is the fact that you can't control your cravings and appetite for sweets, carbs, junk food, and foods that make you fat. You constantly think about food. You even eat when you're not hungry, and as soon as you get upset about something, you instantly use food for comfort. And when you add the fact that you hardly find time to exercise and your metabolism is really slow, your metabolic rate being around 1,300 calories per day, unless you use the tips from this video, not only will you not lose a single pound, but in fact you will gain weight. I'm sure you know that if you could eat only 1,200 to 1,300 calories per day while at the same time develop a fast metabolism and a metabolic rate of over 2,000 calories per day, you could easily lose a few pounds per week with almost no effort. So how do you do it with all your cravings and constantly thinking about food? And how do you get a fast metabolism when you can't even find time to exercise? Now, before I explain to you how to do it, let me explain to you why you have constant cravings and why you eat even when you're not hungry. You see, like you, I wanted to lose weight. A few years ago, I was 90 pounds overweight, a size 16, and with almost 40% body fat. Because every morning when I used to look in the mirror, I hated my reflection, I thought to myself that if I can lose weight, everything will change in my life. So first, I started dieting. I had periods of about a few days in which I imposed myself to diet, but then I would start eating and consume thousands of calories at once. I always felt horrible each time this happened, so believe me, I know how you feel. So first, let me explain to you how to control those cravings and eat between 1,200 and 1,300 calories per day without having to struggle or use willpower. You see, scientists can measure statistically what happens in your brain when you eat. If you are overweight right now, if you eat foods you enjoy, the amount of dopamine produced in your brain is lower than the amount produced in a thin woman. Dopamine is a hormone that is released when a person experiences pleasure. So in this case, contrary to what everybody thinks, while eating a food you love, you experience less pleasure from eating compared to a thin woman. So because of the way dopamine is released in your brain, you have to eat a lot in order to feel pleasure. And that's why you constantly think about food and eating. You see, in our history, food wasn't always available, so evolution has given us a few hormones to guarantee that we eat a lot of food, so that we prepare ourselves for times when food will not be available. That's why eating is a deeply pleasurable activity. We want to eat, frequently even in the absence of real hunger and even though food is always available. Your brain motivates and rewards eating by creating conscious sensation and impulses related to food. I like that. I want that. That was good. I want more. If your mouth waters when you pass a pastry shop after lunch, you can blame it on your brain hunger because you are already full. Brain hunger is responsible for your cravings and huge appetite, overeating and eating when you're not even hungry. Ask yourself this: how many meals would you skip if you never had any cravings? The answer is probably too many. Scientists went even further and compared the brain of an overweight woman and the brain of a drug addict with the brain of a thin woman. They have shown that there are big similarities between the overweight woman's brain and the brain of a drug addict. The scan contrasts a normal brain with brains of different types of addicts. As you can see, the pleasure center of the overweight woman shows more similarities to the cocaine user than to the normal thin woman. And yes, I am sorry to tell you, but you are addicted to eating, and that's why you find yourself craving or thinking about food at least twice a day and eating when you are not even hungry. However, it's not your fault. You should also know that I did not make this video because I want you to feel bad about yourself, but because I want to help you. Overeating is not a personality flaw or a failure of character. However, please know that unless you stop overeating, it is simply impossible to lose weight. And since your brain is addicted to eating, the only way you can lose weight and keep it off without struggling is to reprogram your brain to healthy eating patterns. And once this is done, overeating will no longer be an issue for you. A very interesting fact is that naturally thin women never overeat. They never have to diet, and they can eat everything they want without gaining weight. I'll come back to this later, but for now, let's focus on your metabolism. As I said before, the second reason you can't lose weight is the fact that you have a slow metabolism. But don't worry, because I had a slow metabolism as well, and the fact that you went on a diet many times before made your metabolism even slower. As I told you before, I lost over 70 pounds in 4.5 months, and I did it after 6 months in which almost nothing worked for me. 6 months in which I only lost 7 pounds. However, in those 6 months, I did a lot of research. I discovered that there are 8 principles that if followed daily can increase your metabolic rate over 2,000 calories per day, and once I implemented them in my life, I couldn't believe how easy it was to lose weight. Now, back to your brain and how to reprogram it for permanent weight loss. You see, I managed to lose weight and keep it off so easily because I started to think like a thin woman. However, this did not happen overnight. I told you that I did 6 months of intense research in which I interviewed over 100 naturally thin women because I wanted to see how they think about food and eating. I knew that if I could start thinking like a naturally thin woman, I could lose all the weight and keep it off forever. I spent a few more months in which I talked to many psychologists to learn how to implement a new way of thinking, and finally I figured it out and created a system that reprogrammed my brain in less than 30 days. And because I developed a fast metabolism due to the 8 principles I mentioned before, I lost 70 pounds in 4.5 months. My sister and 5 of my close female friends wanted to know how I did it. I remember that it was a Saturday afternoon when I asked them all to come by my house because I had something special for them. I created a PDF with everything they had to do to change how they think about food, develop a fast metabolism, and lose weight. I called the PDF the Wake Up Thinner System because I promised them that in 30 days they will lose at least 10 pounds and they will all become naturally thin women. I printed the PDF and gave it to each one of them. What made me really happy was the fact all these 6 women have lost not 10, but at least 12 pounds in the first 30 days. In fact, my sister Lisa, because I supported her daily, lost 23 pounds. Ever since, hundreds of other women have lost the weight with the Wake Up Thinner System, and today, you can do it too. The Wake Up Thinner System is the only permanent weight loss system for women that will change your mindset and how you think about food and eating so that you never have cravings and overeat again, while at the same time you'll develop a fast metabolism and lose 10 to 20 pounds in the first 30 days, even if you hardly find time to exercise. The Wake Up Thinner program will change you into a naturally thin woman. a woman who only eats when she feels hungry, a woman who almost never has cravings and eats everything she wants to because she knows that she will stop eating when she's had enough. A woman who is filled with confidence and smiles all the time. A woman with almost no extra fat on her body. A woman who is admired by everybody, including other women, when she walks down the street, in the park, or simply through the office. My Wake Up Thinner system will work for you, and you will lose between 10 to 20 pounds in 30 days. Even if you have less than 30 minutes to put in per day, you have bad genetics, a very slow metabolism, you are older than 40, and everything you've tried so far hasn't worked for you. The Wake Up Thinner system is made of 2 components. The Mindset Manual, which will help you reprogram your brain to healthy eating patterns and make you think like a naturally thin woman, and the Metabolism Boosting Manual, which will teach you exactly what to do in order to lift your metabolic rate over 2,000 calories per day. But before we go any further, I have to be completely honest with you. The Wake Up Thinner system is not for you if you don't want to change your mindset and the way you think, and you don't want to make changes in your lifestyle. The Wake Up Thinner system is only for the women who want to completely transform themselves into naturally thin women and never have to worry about their weight gain. So, if you want permanent weight loss, a fast metabolism so that you can wear your skinny jeans or your bikini without having to struggle or kill yourself in the gym, the Wake Up Thinner system is not just a fat loss system, but is the only system that will work for you. Now, I'm sure you think that since hundreds of women have lost weight and completely changed their bodies with the Wake Up Thinner system when nothing else worked for them, my unique fat loss system would be really expensive. And to be honest with you, according to the results it delivers, it should be expensive, especially since my hourly consulting fee is over $300 and I spent years to perfect it. However, it is not expensive at all. My only desire is to help you, and that's why I made it really affordable. And just because you watched my video all the way to this point and showed me that you were really committed, today only I will give you free of charge 2 special bonuses valued at over $147, the Wake Up Thinner Diet Plan and the Wake Up Thinner Workout Manual. The diet plan was especially created for you to support the change of your mindset, help you burn more fat, and stop your cravings, while still allowing you to eat the foods you love, like pizza, pasta, chocolate, or ice cream, each day. And the workout plan was created because I know you lack time, so in just 15 minutes per day, doing the Wake Up Thinner workouts at home, you will burn more calories than while doing 1 hour of old-fashioned workouts or cardio. Today only, my Wake Up Thinner workout and diet plan are yours absolutely free. Now, as crazy as this might sound to you, I'm not going to even charge you my hourly consulting fee for the Wake Up Thinner system, in which today I will include for free the Wake Up Thinner diet plan and workout routine, which are valued at over $147. In fact, I'm not going to charge you even half of that. I promised you that I will make it really affordable for you, so you won't pay half of that either. Today only, you can get access to the Wake Up Thinner system and the bonuses for a one-time only, hugely discounted payment of only $47. And today only, I have a few bonuses for you. In the beginning of the video, I promised that you'll learn how to lose 5 pounds and drop a jean size in a week. So today, I'm giving you free of charge the Wake Up Thinner How to Drop a Jean Size in a Week manual for free. Also, today only, just because you watch this video all the way to the end, you will get free of charge the Wake Up Thinner smartphone app to support your transformation and access to the Wake Up Thinner support group, both valued at over $37. And you know what? I promised you that I will make it really affordable, so today only, you can get immediate access to the Wake Up Thinner program and the bonuses for a one-time payment of only $27. When you consider that it will take you around 30 days to become a naturally thin woman, that's less than $1 per day. Now, if you're stunned because you can get access to everything for less than what you would pay for having one dinner in a decent restaurant, I'm not done yet. Because I know you will get results like all the women in these photos who have followed the Wake Up Thinner system, I am not going to promise you results. I will guarantee them for 60 days. If you are not happy with the Wake Up Thinner program, if you don't get the results you want, or you simply changed your mind, or for any reason you want your money back, for 60 days, I will refund you 100%. And you can keep my program for free. So because there's no risk for you, there's no way you can lose. Plus, today only, I have another 2 amazing bonuses for you. In the beginning of the video, I told you that I lost 70 pounds in 4.5 months, all because I created a daily routine for myself. Today only, I will give you free the exact routine I followed to lose 70 pounds in 4.5 months, and the Wake Up Thinner Weight Loss Manual, teaching you step by step what you must do. I mean it when I said that I want you to get results. Get access to everything, including my Wake Up Thinner Mindset Manual, Metabolism Boosting Manual, Diet and Workout Plan, Drop 1 Size in a Week Manual, Fat Loss Manual, the Support Group, Smartphone App, and my routine risk-free for a one-time, hugely discounted payment of only $27. Click the Add to Cart button below to get started now. Everything you have tried so far has not worked for you. I am sorry to tell you, but everything in life starts with your mindset. And unless you develop a fast metabolism and change yourself into a naturally thin woman, you're looking into years of frustrations caused by your weight, and you'll be embarrassed every time you show your body. And this will negatively affect everything in your life. I don't want any of these to happen to you, and I'm sure you don't want it either. Fortunately, there is another way for you. The same way all these women have followed to change their life, lose weight, and claim the bodies they've always wanted. The Wake Up Thinner way. Imagine how your life will be once you complete the 30 days of the program. You wake up every morning filled with excitement for the day ahead. You put on your skinny jeans, and when you look in the mirror, a big smile sets on your face. You step out of the house, and everybody is smiling at you. Even women are admiring you. You did it! You are the woman you have always wanted to become. You are healthy and full of energy, and you can't wait to head to the beach and wear your bikini. This is your new path, and it's time to step on it. Claim your new mindset and new metabolism right now. Click the Add to Cart button below to get started. You'll get instant access to everything, including my Wake Up Thinner Mindset and Fat Loss Manual, Metabolism Boosting Manual, Diet and Workout Plan, Drop 1 Jean Size in a Week Plan, the Support Group, the Smartphone App, and my routine, risk-free for a one-time hugely discounted payment of only $27. Remember, all these women who completely changed their life were exactly in the same position where you are right now. I don't promise that you'll get the same results as all these women. I guarantee them. Please don't delay and come back to this page and see that the price of only $27 is gone forever, because as much as I want to be able to keep the price at only $27, the cost of advertising my unique fat loss system for women will make it simply impossible. So be smart and make today the first day of your new life. Take advantage of today's limited time offer of only $27 for the whole Wake Up Thinner system. Click the Add to Cart button below, and I'll see you on the other side.